God, we have won a victory with this new thing called television. And I don't know if it was at that point that Fred said to Murrow, this is a tough one, and Murrow said, from here on in, they're all going to be tough.
See It Now had scored a great coup against the reckless accusations of McCarthyism. But Murrow knew he'd picked a fight with McCarthy, and that it was only a matter of time before the battle would get personal.
Go for it!
Murrow was a marked man, but he was never one to back out of a fight. He and Friendly ordered the See It Now crew to start collecting film of McCarthy. For over 3 months, they worked on the program and tried to summon the nerve to run it.
We really were scared. We were blameless, or we thought we were blameless, but that didn't seem to make any difference. We had a feeling that McCarthy would be after us, and especially after Murrow.
There was Ed. He leaned over like this, and he said, "The terror is right in this room. Let's do the program." He puffed on a cigarette, and we did the program the next night.
Television presents the distinguished reporter and news analyst Edward R Murrow in See It Now.
Good evening. Tonight, See It Now devotes its entire half hour to a report on Senator Joseph R. McCarthy, told mainly in his own words and pictures. His primary achievement has been in confusing the public mind as between the internal and the external threats of communism. We must not confuse dissent with disloyalty.
But they say, oh, it's all right to uncover them, but don't get rough doing it, McCarthy.
The actions of the junior senator from Wisconsin have caused alarm and dismay amongst our allies abroad and given considerable comfort to our enemies. And whose fault is that? Not really his. He didn't create this situation of fear, he merely exploited it, and rather successfully. Cassius was right. The fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves. Good night, and good luck.
At that point, to me, he was the greatest man in America, and of heroic proportions, because he knew that it wasn't going to be the editor on the thing or the cameraman who was going to get his head handed to him. It was going to be Edward R Murrow.
Murrow sat slumped in his chair in the eerie silence of the control room, overcome by what he'd done.
Truck drivers were rolling up next to Ed and said, "Good show, Ed. Good show, Ed."
The fear, that bubble, that boil of fear had been burst, and now people could start talking.